So I think it's really important that young people take the lead in Scotland, especially through youth organisations, because they are the future and they deserve to have their voices heard. They're the up and coming generation, so it's important that society as a whole considers their views as well.
I'd like to talk about how young people taking the lead impact other young people. Young people are inspired by other young people, and especially the ones that take the lead, they're the ones that are inspiring. They can kind of follow along.
A lot of young people struggle, like when an adult's speaking to them, they struggle to engage with it, whereas if it's coming from a young person, they think they're more comfortable like talking to them and interacting with them, because like an adult can be quite intimidating, or they just don't want to listen because they don't think it's relevant because of the age difference, whereas coming from someone of your own age, it's a lot easier.
Young people, when they're included in the decision-making process, feel so much more part of the organisation, and when they are part of the organisation, it really lifts the organisation as a whole, because young people know what young people want, so why not let the young people make the decisions? So many people say, oh, young people are the generation of tomorrow, but we're actually the generation of today.
It's important because young people aren't just the future, they're the present just now as well, so their voices really do need to be heard so that they can impact, on things that matter to them, and that they can become young change makers.
Just because they've not got a degree or they've not been working in that field for the length of time maybe their youth worker has, it doesn't mean that their voice or their thoughts, opinions isn't important.
The reason I think it's important because it gives young people a chance to find themselves and define who they are as a person compared to individuals around them. I know when I was a lot younger, I used to just go with the flow and just do what everybody else was doing. But it wasn't until I started doing youth work and young people taking the lead that I actually found myself and decided this is what I want to be, this is what I want to do as a person.
I think it's really important that young people have a voice in their community, in the country. So the idea of taking every opportunity that comes to you is very important to me, because I've done it so far in my life, and it's kind of got me into different jobs, uni in my life, and it can take you many places. I would also say that you should never stick to the same charity, so you can actually go out and kind of see what everybody else is offering to you, and yeah, do that and kind of have fun and enjoy it.
Giving young people opportunities to talk and have their voice heard within organisations is incredibly important to them progressing and keeping up with the times. And it's also really important because it helps everyone develop and it makes everyone feel included and part of the group.
We should give youth more opportunities to take the lead when it comes to even volunteering. Let them go ahead, take the lead so they can show what they have. I believe giving youth the opportunity to take lead is building character, building the self-esteem and preparing them for the future and building the confidence.
Well, at youth clubs and other organisations, they can let the children decide what they do instead of the volunteers and all that. And when they become older, they can get the children, the older children come in and volunteer so they can practice their new skills and all that.
I actually work for a youth organisation, so I can let the young people in the organisation take over the sessions. For example, we actually let the volunteers do it, which are all under 18 in our organisation.
When you include young people and they feel as if they're at the heart of the organisation or the event or anything they're taking part in, it makes the event a lot more special as it's something they've created. And peer-led approaches, young people teaching other young people, is absolutely fantastic because it's challenging the young people that are supporting the other young people, as well as they're passing on skills and knowledge that they've learned. So it's a learning process and a collaboration process which everyone's taking part in and learning and developing.
I think it's important because it gives young people the confidence to stand up and run projects for themselves and do things for themselves, and it will also empower other young people surrounding them to see, well, actually, yeah, I can do this as well.
I think it's important that we start letting young people take the lead, because ultimately we are the leaders of tomorrow and also the leaders of today, but we kind of need a bit of guidance on how to do that before we're left on our own with a world that we don't know how to run. So what we really need is for sort of older folk, more mature folk to kind of guide us and help us in that, but also give us opportunities we need to learn how to be responsible leaders in this world.
Young people are the now and future of all our communities and all our organisations, so what they're wanting is important to us. It's really just being a mentor and someone there to support the development of all their ideas and getting their interests built up and give them someone to talk to.
Young People Taking the Lead was about engaging, inspiring and empowering young people, and it's important that we keep this going even though the programme is about to come to an end.